Welcome to Sisters Without Filters. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Latonya.
And we're back again.
Thanks for coming back and listening. We appreciate you guys so very much. How are you guys doing? We hope that you guys are all well and everything's good out there in the world. Stay safe. Keep your eyes open. Be awoke. Anyways, I just thought that was necessary. How are you?
I'm good. I'm okay. Haven't been, really doing much. Just working. I've been reading a book.
Okay, what book?
Jeanette McCurdy.
Mm-hmm.
She's from iCarly.
Oh,
The blonde hair girl.
Sam and Cat.
She's Sam.
Yeah.
She has a book out. It's called, I don't like the title at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called I'm Glad My Mom Is Dead.
Oh, I did hear that she had a book like
which
that.
I don't like the
title. Is her mom really dead?
Yes. Which I don't like the title. I haven't finished reading it, but it seems like, for my take, she's saying I'm glad my mom is dead because she wanted to please her mom so bad. So it was like everything was about her mom. Like her whole life growing up, everything was to please her mom.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she doesn't mean like literally I'm glad my mom is dead, but like
the pressure's off.
The pressure's gone. She could breathe now because she literally was like doing everything that her mom wanted. She would eat the ice cream that her mom wanted her to eat, even though she didn't like it when she was a kid. Like she didn't want to be an actor, but her mom wanted her to be.
And yeah, her name was Simone, and she was on the show because she was convinced that she was in a relationship with Omarion. I know you guys know Omarion. He was from B2K back in the day, whatever. He's a celebrity, singer, R&B. And she was absolutely convinced that she was in a full-blown relationship with him.
And Omarion got smoked by Mario. Sorry.
Oh, they did the verses?
Yeah, that was like a long time ago.
Oh.
You didn't see that?
No, but I like Mario.
It made me like Mario all over again.
Well, I like Mario. He's a nice,
just seeing the verses, it just made me like...
Okay.
It's alright.
Anyway,
okay.
She thought that she was convinced that she was in a relationship with him. And she sent whoever was scamming her money. So I said all that to say, I thought it was crazy. Like I seen her sitting up there, she was looking crazy in the face. Like, girl, you really think just your average Simone, you think that Omarion is going to date you? And I'm not saying that he wouldn't, because things like that happen in life. Opposites attract. But you never seen him in person, and he asked you as a celebrity man to send $300. You think he needs money from you?
Right. Like a well-known celebrity, you'd think that he needs your $300. What does he need? Why?
And if he did need money, would he ask you?
Yeah. Why would he ask you for it? Of all people, he's going to ask you for $300. Like, this happens a lot to people.
I have no understanding for it, because like, how long would you want to be in an online relationship?
People do it for a long time.
So you don't physically get to see them, which means, some people don't have to no,
I'm saying, but that's what a lot of people are. They're being catfished.
So what about the ones that are in real online relationships?
Well, some people do have real.
And what do they have? Phone sex?
Yeah.
Video sex?
Yeah.
Or they're just not into sex?
Yeah.
Okay. So she was in a full-blown online relationship with the Marion. And they would say like, oh, you would do FaceTime, but it would be like, oh, the connection's bad, so you can't see me, but they could see her.
Right,
only.
And that's usually what happens when you're being catfished.
And you really believe it. And that leads me to believe that those people that do that, they're desperate. And they don't have any real type of relationships or relationship experience, that you don't see the red flag.
Well, it's called celebrity worship syndrome. So it's a thing. And it happens a lot. More than we think. And it doesn't even have to be a celebrity. It could just be a regular person that's telling somebody, oh, I'm stranded in Iowa. I need a plane ticket to get back to Miami. And they send them the money. Like, you don't even... And it just sounds ridiculous for a celebrity to be asking you to pay his phone bill.
Yeah.
Like, why would he be asking to pay his phone bill?
And you're dumb as hell if you're going to send it. And you over here struggling. First of all, he a celebrity. He got hundreds of thousands of dollars. You over here living in a 1-bedroom efficiency.
Right.
And you think that you're going to send him some money?
Right. And
you
they
crazy
will.
as shit.
And they'll do whatever they can. They'll send all their money to this person. And that's how people get scammed all the time. But yeah, it's a syndrome. And, they feel like they have an emotional attachment to the celebrity. And they believe like they have a relationship with them. And, even though it's one-sided. And the celebrity's not even aware of what's going on. But
At
they
all.
really feel like they are in a relationship. But it's a real thing.
Wow.
It's a real thing. I don't know.
Celebrity worship syndrome.
They feel like some people could feel like a sense of connection to a celebrity.
Even though you don't know them and you've never seen them in person, and you will never see them, you don't get next to them, and you have a connection.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. And that leads me to believe that you have an empty life and you need some real interaction. She probably has a cat. She probably didn't even have an animal. She probably spends all her time
watching Dr. Phil.
Not even watching Dr.
And
Phil.
It also says it's also important to note celebrity worship syndrome can have negative consequences such as social isolation, depression, and anxiety.
I mean, just think about it. Of course, you're isolating if all you're doing is online all day, chatting away with this made-up person. And then your peoples are probably telling you, girl, or you got to leave that girl alone and whatever. And you just so stuck on it.
Yep.
Because it feels so real to you.
Yeah, it feels real to them. They think they're really in a full-blown relationship with this person. And they have no idea that it's not even that person. And they will give them their life savings. But he came on and he was like, that's not me. I'm sorry. And,
right.
Everybody
you guys
out there,
need to be aware.
Yeah.
Because they're out here getting all people's money. Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. Don't motherfucking slide in my DMs. Don't play no games with me like that. Because I'm not giving you shit.
Not a
I'm going to ask you in return. You the celebrity, you better send me some shit and make me believe that it's real. But I'm not sending you a fucking dollar.
A dime.
And guess what? You ain't even got to be a celebrity. Don't catfish me because I ain't even looking for no online love.
Nope.
So you ain't going to find me up on there. I ain't got no profiles. So
nothing.
Don't even think about it.
They do that to people all the time. Especially
I know.
Old people, like the scammers. They'll be like, "Oh, we have your nephew, and he's held, hostage in Guatemala. And if you want him to come home safe, you need to send us $50,000." And them old people are gonna send them all the money.
I'm gonna have to be like, you got to send me some proof of this nigga because I don't believe it. Well, I still need proof.
You're old.
I'm gonna have to get. So I'm not even gonna lie. I did almost get scammed one time. Some stupid ass shit, and I was going through a whole lot of stress in life, so that's how I almost got caught. But somebody called me and said they were from Social Security, and if I didn't pay a certain amount of money, I was gonna go to jail. And I ain't want to go to jail. Shit, I ain't no criminal. I can't do no hard time. I don't want to be locked up. So I was like, okay, what do I need to do? And they were like, you need to send this money right now. And I was like, oh shit, I don't get paid. It's Wednesday. I don't get paid till Friday. So I'm gonna have to call my mom. And they were like, no, do not call your mom. Don't tell anybody that you know. And I'm like, what? Why can't I ask my mom? Don't you want the fucking money?
Right.
She got to give it to me. No, don't tell her. And I'm like, yeah, now you spending too much time and you asking me to verify my information. If you have it and I'm going to jail, you need to verify with me. So the more they started talking, they kind of started giving themselves away. They didn't know what the fuck they was talking about, but they almost got me for a second. That's the point.
It happens all the time.
If it's early in the morning or you vulnerable, whatever, I can definitely see you getting caught.
It happens. I had a person call me scamming me. I was driving home from work one day, but he didn't get me though at all. We were cussing each other out. But the scary thing is he knew where I lived and everything. He was like, you live at blah, blah, blah. I will come to your house and kill you and your whole fucking family. I was like, what the fuck?
What?
Like, I really got scared and I called the cops.
I would have.
I called the non-emergency
and gave
line.
that number.
I did because I was like, what? And he was like, I'll come to your house and I'll kill you and your fucking family, bitch. And you live at such and such.
What did he want from you?
Money for something. I forgot what the bill was. And I was like, what? Hold up. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I called the non-emergency number and I was like, this person called me and they threatened me and they said it was going to kill me and they know my address. And they was like, okay, what's the number? Blah, blah, blah. And they never called back again. But like, that shit was kind of scary. I was like, what the fuck?
And they do that to some people and they get them right away.
Because I wasn't cooperating. And he was like, I'll fucking kill you, bitch. And I was like, what? Fuck you.
Right. Why you want to kill me?
Yeah, so that shit's wild, but it happens a lot. It happens. It really does.
Yeah. So you guys just need to be more aware, like absolutely pay more attention and look for the red flags. That's just not with online dating. That's just in general dealing with anybody, any relationship, situationship, friendship, all that bullshit, all the ships. Make sure that you look out for the red flags because we like to overlook them because it feels good, but it could be detrimental.
Yeah.
And the longer you get into it and it's, you spent time and time and time, then it's even harder to break it off. Right. And it just don't get nice.
And especially if you're just sitting at home and you're lonely, and you're sitting here talking to this person every day on the phone or, by email or whatever, you become emotionally attached to them and feel like you're in a relationship. So
that's horrible.
Yeah.
I actually had one more question for you. Since we were talking about women's history. Okay, well, good. What? You might not. Do you ever watch Harlem?
I have not looked at that
at all.
No.
Oh my gosh! I just
turned
finished
it on, but
the
I
second
didn't watch
season.
It.
You'll like it.
Is it actually good?
I just finished the second season.
I wasn't too sure
today. It is good. Like, I love the plot. I love the story. It's not, you can't guess like that. I would say that it gives a good, all the way around good picture of like Black women in real life situations like hell. So there's 4 main characters. They're all best friends. One's a lesbian. But she's like the dominant type of lesbian. The other one, which is Megan Good, she's a professor. And she like was with her long time on and off again boyfriend. And then you have can't think of the other girl's name, like what's her real name in real life, because I think Megan Good's husband, or maybe he had a brother, right? That they look like twins. So maybe it's the brother. It's one of them, but
his wife is on there, right?
His wife is on there.
Yeah, she's light skinned.
And is that Megan Good's husband, or is that husband and wife that are actually on the show together?
Well, I haven't watched it, but it might be
husband and wife.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Because they were together on Empire.
So those two were on there. That's one of the other girls, Quinn. That's her name on the show. And then you have the other girl, which is, so Quinn is like emotional mess. She's doing good now in life, but she's always all over the place and can't find love. And then you have what the fuck is the other girl's name? Angie. That's my favorite. She's wild and off the goddamn chain. She's the dark skinned girl, and she's open with her sexuality. She like whatever. She always fucking, and she just is. She's careless. She's
a free spirit.
She's very free spirited, and she just don't give a fuck. It's definitely a good story.
I keep saying I'm gonna watch it.
You have to watch
I just
it.
Never do.
I think that you should.
I turned it on, but I didn't never look at it.
I think that it's a good watch. I can't remember who directed it. Was that it was somebody that I know. Somebody that we know.
Remember.
But it was definitely a good show. I don't know. Do you guys watch it? If you don't, you probably should. It was pretty daggone good, I must say. So I just concluded the second season, and there's definitely going to be a number 3. There's going to be a third season for sure.
There's so many things that I watch, and I've been like watching so many things at one time that it's really hard for me. I'll squeeze it in.
And isn't this the guy that was on P-Valley?
Yeah, Tyler.
Oh. He's on P-Valley. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that he was. I didn't know what his name was. Yeah. So it was all in all.
And Jasmine Guy.
Yeah, that's Quinn's mom in the show. So it was really good, and I don't never really get time to sit down and watch any TV, as y'all know. But I watched that on my lunch break for the last few weeks. That's how I watched it.
Every time I ask you if you watch something, you have no idea what I'm even talking about.
I started You People. I didn't finish it.
It's not,
It was okay. It wasn't even that good, but
it's kind of funny.
To me, it was okay. It had a lot of different type of humor.
It's kind of funny, but it's not. It's nothing to.
Well, I would like for you guys to send any requests. Let us know what's good out there to watch, because I don't watch stuff, or a good read or anything like that. We're definitely interested. We both like to read.
Well, Bel-Air is good. I don't know if you have Peacock, but that's on Peacock.
I never seen that
Bel-Air
before.
is good.
Isn't that a new season?
It just started. It's on the second
I never
episode
watched
of
it
the second
at
season.
all.
So I'm watching that. What else? Snowfall, I have to start watching it again. I didn't watch the last season because they kept on saying how crazy and stupid it was. Like after, I forgot the person's name that passed away, but after he passed away, the show kind of like went to shits, and they were saying it was just like crazy stuff that you couldn't even imagine actually happening. So I have to try to watch the last season so I can watch this next season that's on. This is the final season, and they said it's actually pretty good so far. So I have to watch that. I'll watch Harlem.
Okay.
I'm watching something called Shrinkage, which is on Apple TV. It's actually pretty good. It's kind of funny.
Who gets time to watch
I
TV?
see. I look at stuff when I get into bed. I'll turn the TV on.
See, not me, because my brain don't shut down like that.
I'll turn the TV on and I'll start watching something. So that's why I have so many different things that I'm looking at. Because I'll just like, okay, well, I know that I'm going to fall asleep watching this, so I'm not going to watch this right now. Oh, this will be fine. I'll pay attention, so I'll watch this right now. So I have to pick and choose what I'm actually going to sit there and watch for the whole entire time. But Bel-Air is good. There's so many things I've been watching. But yeah, if you have any recommendations, let us know what we should be watching. I might have watched it already, but I'm sure she has not.
So definitely have not.
So yeah, let us know if there's anything good that we should be watching. I know there's a lot of good things that are on, and I'm trying to watch them all, but I'm gonna watch Creed on Sunday. I tried to watch. I searched and searched for Creed. I finally found it on demand, but it does have commercials. I turned on the first episode, the first Creed, not episode, the first Creed.
Yeah, because it's the third one.
And I couldn't watch it. I watched maybe the first 30 minutes of it, and then I just turned it off. I just couldn't even pay attention to it no more. So I'm just gonna go to the movies
blind,
and it is what it is.
I want to take the kids. I might take them to the movies tomorrow. But probably to see Avatar, even though it came out in December. I've been trying to go, but I want to take them in 4DX.
It's still in the theater?
Yeah, and it's 3 hours.
Yeah, it's not on like Disney Plus or something?
But I want to take them where they can get the whole experience.
Oh, 3 hours is a long time.
Well, who knows? Shit, that's what it is. When we're wrapping this up right now, because I got to do my third day of my ab challenge. So
okay. All right. Well, we about to go. But before you tune out, make sure you subscribe on whatever platform you listen to us on. That would be nice of you to do that for us.
Thank you, and please.
Yeah, please do that. And you can go ahead and you can follow us on Instagram at Sisters Without Filters. Be sure to leave us a comment or DM. Send us in a letter. We really enjoyed the letters that we had last podcast. So we would like more of those. And make sure you do send us some recommendations on stuff that we should watch, because I'm open to watching all types of different stuff. I like documentaries. I like horror, especially horror movies, thriller, suspense, comedy, whatever. It don't matter. Just go ahead and send us something that you think that we should be watching,
or a book that we should read,
because we definitely do read. And
or a recipe. That's something that we're going to get back into, but that's for another conversation.
A recipe. Okay, well, send us a recipe too of something that you really like that you make and everybody says, "Ooh, this is so good. Who made this?" Send us the recipe and we could try it and we could rate it. We can rate it ourselves. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap up this week's episode.
Absolutely. Thank you for listening as always. And make sure that you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Toodles.